Thousands of Iranian protesters are estimated to have been killed in a violent government crackdown. And as KVPR's Carrie Klein reports, Iranians in the valley are waiting for any news of their loved ones.
Dr. Mehdi Gajar is an Iranian-American ophthalmologist in Fresno. He says he hasn't heard a word from his family in Iran since last Thursday. That's when leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei shut down cellular networks and landlines nationwide.
This is like a prison, essentially, a prison of 90 million people.
He says none of his Iranian-American friends know if their family members are safe. Protests began last year over the economy. They escalated last week following support from Reza Pahlavi. He's the exiled son of Iran's former leader. Protesters are calling for him to take over.
He is, without a doubt, the most trusted, secular, democratic leader with a family legacy.
Gajar says President Donald Trump's promises to step in have given protesters hope. They're still waiting for the follow-through. For KVPR News, I'm Carrie Klein.
Hi, I'm Samantha, and I'm a reporter with KVPR, bringing you some of the news that's been around this week. First, the city of Fresno is one step closer to joining the major soccer league cities. Mayor Jerry Dyer announced that the city is talking with the United Soccer League, or USL, to bring professional soccer to downtown. City leaders say that plans are also including a new soccer stadium that'll serve as a community hub. It'll likely be located in Chinatown or downtown and could seat about 5,000 people. The goal is to have new professional teams on that field by March of 2028. Next, California's high-speed rail was expected to cut right through the city of Merced before plans changed late last year. Now officials with the High-Speed Rail Authority are proposing building a station outside Merced. Our news partner, the Merced Focus, reports the station would be 4 miles away from the originally planned site. And that's a departure from the longtime vision from city officials for a station at its urban core. Rail officials say that the new plans would save $1 billion in construction costs. A federal court in Los Angeles upheld California's new congressional maps. Voters approved these new maps during a special election back in November for Prop 50, and the goal of Prop 50 was to boost Democratic seats in Congress to offset Republican gerrymandering efforts in other states. Republicans in California sued to stop the maps from moving forward, and they argued that the maps were drawn to favor Latino voters, but the 3-judge panel rejected their argument. Opponents may still appeal the ruling to the Supreme Court. A coalition of community groups has stepped in to replace efforts to renew the Fresno County Transportation Sales Tax, also known as Measure C. The previous Measure C renewal effort died earlier this month, and so the new proposal is also a half-cent sales tax to support transportation projects, but it's led by community members. It'll also prioritize spending for local projects rather than the regional ones. Organizers hope to qualify the measure for the November ballot by April. Lastly, an international animal rights group has placed the Fresno Chaffee Zoo on its list of the 10 worst zoos for elephants in North America. The group, known as In Defense of Animals, is critical of zoos for so-called breeding practices around elephants. The group says elephants can live up to 60 years in the wild, but their lives are shortened when they're held in zoos. The Chaffee Zoo rejected the claims in a statement, and they also said that they've been accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums since 1979. A decade ago, Fresno zookeepers also took part in a national initiative to boost the welfare of captive elephants. That is all the time we have today, but if you give us a follow, you can stay up to date on more news. Have a great day.